Advisory is just basically Reader's Advisory, where the teams don't actually have to come and talk to your face. This is like a book display or a bulletin board or some kind of thing that you would recommend books to teens without actually having to talk to them. So some just real fast ideas that I found, coming up with a flow chart of different questions that they answer yes or no to, and at the very end you have like 6 different books that they could walk away with. One of them I found that was a really cool idea was like, just what kind of mood are you in? Do you want to cry? Do you want to scream? Do you want to laugh? Do you want to, and then just answer the questions and they can get recommendations that way. One thing I did was a don't talk to me jar, and I came up with color-coded pieces of paper that they could reach in and grab different color-coded genres. So like red would be a romance book, and purple would be fantasy, and green would be horror. And just stick some of your favorite books in there. Origami fortune tellers, the little cootie catchers. You can have some made out already and have them play the game, and then you can have instructions, and they could write their own recommendations and come up with some origami paper. And that's a fun passive program as well as a Reader's Advisory. Match your mood emojis. This one was really fun. We did emojis and then match them up with books. So like the crying, laughing emoji, the heart eye emoji for romance, the sobbing emoji for tearjerkers, and my favorite is the screaming emoji for horror. Horror is my favorite genre. Coming up with some shelf talkers, which are little signs you would put out in your collection. This would be a great activity for your team advisory board or volunteers if you have them. Coming up with a short blurb on why they should read this book. Eye-catching, colorful, something that sticks out on the shelf. I saw a really cool recommendation from like Harry Potter houses. So coming up with books that would fit each house of Harry Potter. So if you're a Slytherin, read these books. If you're a Hufflepuff, read this book. My teen advisory group, we do blind date with a book every February for Valentine's Day. This is so old and tried and true. But you would just cover the book with like wrapping paper or just blank like canvas, like the canvas
Craft paper.
Craft paper, thank you. And have the teens write some short blurbs, just even words, about why this book is read-worthy, or you could have it completely blank and leave it so vague. Screenshots of texts. I don't have any examples of this one, but I would be interested in trying to come up with some. So if you write up a short, funny text conversation between 2 characters and put it on the front of a book, totally made up. But I don't know, maybe that could be eye-catching. I've done fiction and nonfiction pairs, where you pair a fiction book with a nonfiction companion. It could be historical fiction. That's an easy one, but you don't have to stick with historical fiction. You could do horror and pair it up with true crime and steampunk with some STEMmy books. A really easy one would be to create a just return display, and that would just highlight some books that somebody else has checked out recently. That's super easy. Another one would be like a battle of the books, maybe during March Madness. So pairing up books against one another and have the teens vote, and the majority wins. I saw this really cool thing for a DIY Plinko board, and I really want to go home and make it. But it's a pegboard, like a huge pegboard. Remember in Price is Right, and they have the little Plinko things, and it would go down at the bottom. That wouldn't be necessarily that would be so random, but just the good books that you could recommend, and then have them we'll drop the little board in. It could work so many different ways too. Like you could do that as like a prize thing in a community outreach. Like I'm really excited about this Plinko board. I'm gonna have to go home. Does anybody have any other ideas on passive Reader's Advisory? You want to shout it real fast that they've done that's successful?
I did one with the first lines. I wrapped the book like blind date, but the first line of the book was printed on the front.
I love first lines. They get me real hard. Anybody else?
I do a band